Tammy, as I said to the Facebook audience a little earlier while the commercials were playing, I told Tammy that I was basically embarrassing her because she really is the Energizer Bunny. I know I've been described as that, but honestly, every time I see what Tammy is doing, whether she's being the tooth fairy for the Clearwater Family Dental that she works for, whether she's promoting a movie about foster care and the system and fixing it, and being a guardian ad litem, which I never knew about till she told me all about that, and how she helps. She has now started her own nonprofit, and I don't know much about it, so we're all going to learn at the same time. So what is your new, you're welcome, what's your new nonprofit
Thank you,
about?
Lynn. So my nonprofit is called Future Resilient Empowered Engaged Foster Care Youth. So being a guardian ad litem for the past 4 years, it's always been a vision and a dream to get this nonprofit up and going. So I thank all my friends and my family, everybody that was behind me and just kept saying, you can do it, just do it. So I did. I took the leap and I did it.
Good. So on the mission statement of that, because that's a lot of words and a lot of great adjectives, so I'm sure you really thought about that.
Right.
So we already have a foster care system and we have a guardian ad litem system, and here you're doing it actively. Did you feel that there was just this missing link?
There's many missing links.
Okay.
So I'm just one little piece of a puzzle. What I like to do is empower and engage foster care children for a brighter future. I have a friend actually that is an attorney that has wrote a book for children in foster care, and we're going to be going into group homes. It's called Know Your Rights. So what we do is we're starting to educate some people that want to go with us into the group homes, Lynn. And in this book is everything a child needs to know what their rights are.
Wow.
Their right to normalcy. A lot of children don't know they can go spend the night with Mary Sue. Okay, they think case managers sometimes feel that they have to get background checks or fingerprinting. That is not so.
Wow.
A child has that right to normalcy. It talks about psychotropic medications. At 13, they can actually talk to the magistrate or the judge and let them know that they really don't want to be on it.
Wow.
And they can talk to the judge about it.
Who knew? I didn't know.
Right.
Yeah.
So we just need to get out there into the bigger group homes. Some group homes locally have 35, 40, 50, 60 children. People aren't aware of that.
Too much of a caseload, I'm sure.
Correct.
Too, which
Yep.
is another one of those missing.
Right, it's that missing link. If they don't have a guardian ad litem, there's nobody to advocate for them. There's no voice. But if we teach them they can be their own voice and stand up,
Wow.
then we can empower them.
Sure,
right?
because knowledge of something opens the door to.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So let me ask you
So-
this. So when you said they may not have a guardian ad litem, how
Correct.
is it that some do and some don't? Is that a dictated thing from a judge, or how does that work?
Pinellas County is 900 short of guardian ad litems.
Wow.
It's all volunteer, and I took a course, and you get court appointed by the magistrate. We just need more volunteers to be able to track and be with these children.
Can you explain a little bit what that means, a guardian ad litem?
Yeah, so it's a court-appointed advocate representative for a child in foster care.
Okay, so you're assigned to one specific child?
So
or
I have
multiple? Yeah.
3 right now, 6 months, year and a half, 2.5, and I mentor 2 that recently just got out. They're 18. So through my nonprofit, that's another thing I wanted to do, is to mentor. Right, when they get out, who do they turn to?
Oh my gosh, I mean, talk about a missing link. I bet you there's
Yeah.
just, it's like going off of a
Right.
little bit of a cliff, because everything's dictated to you, right?
Right.
Where you live, where
Right.
you can go, what kind of job you can get, blah, blah,
Right.
blah.
Right.
And then suddenly it's like, wow, the clock is up.
Right. So if they don't go to school, Lynn, they can stay in extended foster care. Okay, they can stay in. But some of them at 18 go, I'm done, I'm tired of it, and they just want to wash their hands and move on.
Sure.
One in particular that I'm mentoring right now, she thought that was kind of the way she wanted to go. But then all of a sudden the brakes went on and was like, this is not it.
Scary.
So, but by mentoring and let her know how she'd get back into the system, that's very important, right? So now she's working on getting back in. So, but if she didn't have that knowledge of how to do it,
Look at that.
Right, they could be homeless or into human trafficking. That's huge with me. I'm starting to go into the group homes and talk to them about human
that.
trafficking.
Sure.
You know, because they're very vulnerable.
Sure.
You know, they're all on these social medias. So we just need to go in and educate them. Let them know that there are people that care. That's all. They just need to know one person can change their life.
And their rights. Because with those
right.
two things, you at least feel like there's someone in your corner.
Right.
And you know
Right.
what you can and can't do, not just. And you know what I was thinking of too is that obviously the three of us, we're kind of big communicators.
Right.
You know, we don't have a script and we can just keep this thing rolling.
Right.
That's not true of everyone. Not everybody has the gumption or the confidence to just communicate.
Right.
And so I can imagine, you know, if they signed a paper
Right.
and then they walk out the door and they go, oh, shoot, what about this? What about that? But then they don't
Right.
have that confidence to ask.
Right.
There
Well, I
needs to
had-
be a person there.
I had one girl, she was supposed to still get her Social Security check for a little while.
Okay.
And she wasn't getting the check. But she called Social Security, she'd been to the office and reached out to me. And I was like, okay. So we sat, and she goes, well, though, it's going to be like an hour. And I go, I don't care if we wait 2 hours. We're going to get it handled. Well, it's funny how by the time we got up there and she gave the lady the information again, it was a little mistake in the computer. Within a week, she had her checks. So if they don't have somebody to advocate for them, they give up.
Right.
You know, we don't want them to give up.
Sure.